Hello and welcome. I'm Melissa McLaughlin Wellness, and this is the Regulation Room. This space is for those high-functioning women and caregivers that continue to feel the burnout of life. They may be experiencing chronic pain, chronic illness. This is a space where we can slow down, we can reconnect to our bodies through nervous system care, lymphatic flow, gentle somatic movement, and breath. So welcome. This launch, we are going to be focusing on grief and gratitude and how they can coexist together. As we leave the year of 2025, the year of the snake, we shed old identities, relationships that didn't align. We went through so many different levels of healing within ourselves, in our community. And now we enter the year of the horse, 2026. The horse takes forward motion, however, it is aligned. And right now we're in this beautiful space of integration for the next about 6 weeks where we need to clean house. And we need to re-regulate ourselves so that we can move forward cleanly. So this integration, it's the bridge that we're in between the 2025 and the 2026. It's where sometimes when we get into that realm of new year, new me, we're going to do all these resolutions, set all these goals, we tend to overwhelm ourselves because the energy is not there. Here in the Northern Hemisphere, we are experiencing winter. Winter signals to the earth, our bodies, it's time to go inward. It's not time to move forward just yet. We are still recalibrating with all of those lessons that we learned in 2025 so that we can move forward in the spring. This space will help you do that. It's a space to slow down and reconnect. Your body sets the pace here. So we don't want to force, we would rather flow. And that's what I am offering you as we move through this integration. It allows us to hold the two truths that grief and gratitude can coexist. We don't have to relive it, we just have to name it. Because it is stored in our body as tension, as holding, and this is what we want to let go of. Grief is not something to just get over, it's something to allow the nervous system to safely process and integrate. We could be grieving old versions of ourselves, like I said, time, energy, health, relationships. We could be grieving how hard it was to hold ourselves together and survive all of those hard lessons. The gratitude that we experience doesn't cancel out the grief. It coexists with it. So we can have gratitude for our resilience, our awareness, being here in the now and having the opportunity to live in this gained wisdom. And those little pockets of joy that have happened along the way, those don't go unnoticed. We can experience a balance of the two. A message that came in for me recently is that we can't run like a horse if we haven't integrated what's been released. I went to Costa Rica recently and I had the most beautiful experience of 5 horses freely running down the beach towards me. They were playing, they were galloping, they were so embodied. And just living in that wisdom of the horse, feeling that energy as they ran down that coast was the most magical thing that could have happened for me in that moment. I was experiencing some deep grief, some burnout, and having all these questions within myself that I was just trying to process and answer. And just being in that fraction of a moment, it gave me hope. Hope that I can work through what I was going through. Hope that I could rise from that low energy that I was feeling. And that is what I'm carrying forward with me into the year of the horse. So I invite you to move with me, breathe with me, and at the end, I will share some reflection journal prompts in the post so that you can reflect after this video is done on how you're feeling in this moment. You can pick one, you can do all 5, it's completely up to you. But first, we're going to begin with our breath. And everything that happens in this space is going to be gentle. So, I invite you to get comfortable. You can either sit in a chair, you can sit on the floor. Bringing one hand to your heart space, one hand to your abdomen. You can keep your eyes open or you can close them. And just allowing yourself to feel your body breathing. Inhale slowly through your nose and exhale out of your mouth. As you inhale, feeling your chest begin to rise. Exhale, and maybe your shoulders drop down and away from your ears. This breath is simple. There's no counts needed here. It's just you and your breath, allowing your nervous system to come out of fight, flight, or freeze and into safety within your own body so that your body may heal and rest, go inward, and slow down just a little bit. Inhale, knowing you're inhaling, and exhale, knowing you're exhaling. Now, as you are focusing into your breath, maybe allowing your body to move. We're going to shift into some gentle somatic movements. Somatic, soma means body. So we try to work with the ego, not do what our brain and our mind is trying to tell us to do, but listen to what our body wants in this moment. And maybe you find yourself starting to create tiny circles with your body. Maybe you begin finding a gentle spinal sway side to side. Maybe you move front and back, and maybe it's a combination of it all. But still just feeling your body in this moment, swaying and rocking. You can move at your own pace and what feels good for your body right now. And we'll move into a shoulder hug to open arms. So we're opening our heart space together. So remember which arm is on top, and you can continue the sway or the rock, whatever movement your body wants to take. You can even maybe rotate a little bit side to side. This is integration. They're small and safe signals to your nervous system, letting your body decide how much. Opening up your arms wide, opening up your chest, coming back into that hug with the opposite arm on top. This integration isn't passive. It's actually really powerful to be in this space in your body. This regulation room supports that. This season of integration will allow you to honor what's ending, appreciate what's here now, and create safety in your body to move forward when it feels right. Opening up your chest, and crossing those arms again, and continuing this way. And once more, opening up. One more nice big hug. And letting that go. Bringing your hands to your thighs. And just finding some gentle shoulder rolls as you continue to breathe. Inhale and exhale. And you can switch and move the shoulders forward if that feels good. And you can do both shoulders at the same time. And the opposite. And closing your eyes if you feel comfortable and just checking in with your body. How does it feel in this moment? We did some gentle breath, gentle movement. You might feel calm or more grounded. Maybe more peace. And your breath may be a little bit more steady and deep. I welcome you to come back to these movements and your breath throughout the next week. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video, where we will begin going through the steps of the method, beginning with the step of recognize. We're going to learn how to listen to our bodies. We're going to learn how to check in with ourselves and notice where we are. And I look forward to working with you on this journey. Thanks so much.